Everything you hear in this video is recorded using the COMICA Vimo C. It is a dual-channel wireless microphone system and by far one of the smallest microphone systems I've ever tested. Right now I connected it to my iPhone 14 Pro Max. And now you're listening to the sound coming from the built-in microphone of the iPhone 14 Pro Max. And we all know that the iPhone is famous for picking up a lot of ambient noise, a lot of surrounding noises. So, what sounds better? The iPhone microphone or the COMICA Vimo C? It is a very good dual-channel wireless microphone system, and right now I connected it to my iPhone 14 Pro Max. The way I set it up is I use the supplemented TRS to TRRS connector, so the end with the 2 black rings goes into the receiver, and the other end with the 3 black rings goes into your phone, if your phone is equipped with a 3.5mm input. If not, you can do it similar like I did. I bought a Lightning to a 3.5mm input adapter and I connected it there. It's plug and play and it works right away. And if your phone has only a USB-C port, then you might be able to use the supplemented USB-C to USB-C and 3.5mm input adapter. This tiny box is the charging case. Inside the box we find 2 transmitters and 1 receiver, and as soon as we open the box, all devices are powered on. And what I really like about the system is as soon as we close the box, it automatically shuts off, powers off the devices inside. It is a huge advantage, so in case we're using 1 transmitter and 1 receiver only, the other transmitter doesn't pick up any surrounding noises. As soon as we open the charging case, the LEDs here are indicating the charging state, and we know exactly how much power is left. According to the manufacturer, this little system gives us 20 hours of recording time. The operating range between transmitter and receiver is supposed to be 200 meters, 656 feet. I would never go that far away from my camera, believe me that, but it's nice that we have the option. On top of the transmitter, we do have the built-in microphone. The orange button on the side, and by the way, I like these orange accents from COMICA. The orange button on the side is the power button, and when we push it for about 1 or 2 seconds, it powers on or off the device. As soon as the LED shows a solid blue light, we know that our transmitter is paired and connected to our receiver. With the button underneath, we can switch from regular mode to noise reduction or back to regular mode. You can see a solid blue light here. That means my transmitter is directly connected to the receiver, and it means the second thing that we're recording in normal mode. As soon as I press this button here, the LED turns green, and that means now we're in noise reduction mode. We have a noise cancellation turned on, and we want to find out if this affects the sound quality coming from the transmitter, from the built-in microphone of the transmitter, or if it sounds the same or if it sounds better. How's the noise cancellation right now? I can't wait to find out. But anyway, let's go back into normal mode. The LED turns blue and we're back in normal mode. There are 2 wind muffs in the box. In case it's windy outside, you just put them on top and it helps reducing the wind noise. I currently connected the receiver directly to my camera with the supplemented TRS to TRS cable. And yes, you heard me correct. So there's a cable included for phones and there's a cable included for camera. So you can use this system for everything there is. Let's take a closer look at the receiver. So we do have a 3.5mm out that goes into your camera or into your phone. And we do have the power button, the orange power button underneath. And again, if you press and hold it for about 2 seconds, it powers on or off the device. Now, if you press it shortly, then you can switch the modi. We have 3 modi available. We can record in mono, we can record in stereo, or we have a safety option. The safety option would record in the audio level gains of your choice, and we'll get to this in a second. But it will also make a backup track with a lower amplitude that avoids any form of clipping. And I'm currently recording in this mode just to be on the safe side. On the other side, we do have a USB-C port and 2 buttons, and each of these buttons, one is for transmitter number 1, the other one for transmitter number 2. With the push of each of these buttons, you can change the gains, the audio level of each of the transmitters. But I have to tell you honestly, the sensitivity of the built-in microphones in the transmitters is very high, so for me, level 1 is more than sufficient. On top of the receiver, we have a nice, well-readable IPS display. And what's really special is if we press and hold one of the transmitter buttons long, then we can change the orientation of the display. Again, smart thought, I like it a lot. We can see in which mode we're currently recording. Right next to it, the battery status of our receiver. Underneath we can see which of the two transmitters are currently connected. Also the signal strength, their battery status, and also the recording level of our current recording. After a few seconds the display would dim down, and with a short press of the orange button you could re-illuminate it and bring it back to normal brightness. There's a matte film on top of the display and I'm not sure why. I think if it was a clear film it would be even better readable, but this is whining on a very high level. Over the past weeks testing the Vimo C, I found myself more and more using it and preferring it even over other more expensive systems that are at my disposal. Why? It's the size and the simplicity of the system. And this here is my entire travel kit when it comes to my audio setup. I'm not a big fan of the noise reduction mode. I find it sometimes cuts into the real audio, so I'm not using it in this mode. But in the regular mode, I find the sound quality quite appealing. Yes, it does pick up a little bit of ambient noise, but not in a manner that it's really bothering me. What are your thoughts on the COMICA Vimo C? I quite like the size, the simplicity, and also the sound quality in normal mode. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Also, if you have questions, I'm always more than happy to answer. And as always, a free way to support my channel would be to leave a like. And if you like my channel overall, please consider to subscribe. It would mean a lot to me. Till the next time, stay safe, stay tuned, and take care. Bye for now.